Long throw into the middle. Ball bouncing around, still loose, and Hammersley able to get a hand on the ping-ponging header. Been looking up, try to play it along the ground for Hoagland. Hoagland with hands up, questioning the direction of that pass, and now Moat in behind the defense. Moat's shot stopped by Hammersley. A big save from the freshman there for Stonehill. Now Fuller's pass was toward Keegan Nutt, but Nutt had overstepped the pass. Counter on here for Bentley. Moat slides the ball toward Archambault. Archambault rounds the keeper, but off the line, it's saved. That's Nico Rosito again. O'Sullivan. He'll try a long throw. This one's into the box. Keegan Nutt knocked it down, and Chifo with the shot. That one just went wide of the near post. Keegan sends this one toward the back post. Header by Rosito goes over. Chifo steps over. Now McShane steps over. Keegan Nutt will drive it low, and it's in the net. Skyhawks open the scoring on a free kick. Keegan Nutt, after a pair of step-overs, his second of the year. And the Skyhawks have taken the lead 1-0. Bentley able to grab the bouncer. Now Julian Stewart comes through two defenders. Stewart goes down, and it's a penalty. Original decision of a penalty is upheld, though. It'll be a penalty here for Bentley. Looks like Adam Watkins will be the man to step up. Watkins takes it, and he boots it over. That one nowhere close. O'Sullivan wins it for McShane. Now back to O'Sullivan in space. O'Sullivan taking advantage of that. Now he's swept up by Gould. It'll be a free kick for the Skyhawks. Luke Fuller completes the triumvirate over the ball. He steps over it. Keegan Nutt's cross. Back off the head, and the shot down low, it's in. That's Danny Pereira over on the far side of the 6-yard box. Errant clearance by Bentley lands right in his lap, and it's 2-0 Stonehill. Hammersley side foots this one downfield to Carroll. Now Keegan Nutt with a little bit of space. Keegan puts this one right on a play for Ian Pereira. His shot goes high. Skyhawks set to make another change here, and now see, we got a call here coming against the Skyhawks. That's a penalty. Another one for Bentley. A very late call there. Eben Degbor given a yellow card. Here's Moat. That one just past the gloves of Hammersley and in. Bentley pull one back. Skyhawks, though, fortunately able to win it back. But Jambi into the middle. Hoagland heads it down. Carroll's going to run onto this. Carroll has an angle for a shot. Carroll just put it high. Hammersley holding. That's the punt downfield. This one bounces past Murray. Chance in behind Ian Pereira. He hits the post. And this one's going to tick away. The Skyhawks have their first win of 2019. They hold on for a 2-1 win over the Bentley Falcons in a non-league game.
I won't tell you what type of plays we draw up for free kicks, but, top of the box, I feel comfortable taking a shot from there. And like last year playing Bentley, I like that side. Keeper gets strong, and I hit it in the corner, but it's usually designed on top of the box. Try to get a shot off if we can. They've really overloaded the midfield, and we're working hard to, make sure they were on the 3 center mids, myself, Luke, and Chifo especially. And then they were pressuring it out of the back. We couldn't really build it as much, so we had to go long. But second half adjustment helped a lot, and we started going at them a lot more, and it helped. It worked out. They all did so well. We had so many substitutions. I came off, Chief came off, Luke. At one point, we had a whole different midfield in the last 15 minutes of the game, and they were killing it. Brandon, a great player up there. Ian's working hard. The underclassmen, they have a bright future ahead.
Kind of crazy. I mean, just the feeling right away. You don't really know what's going on. You kind of black out a little bit. But no, once you come back after a couple seconds, that just rush through your head. You're like, wow. I mean, you see all the guys running at you. You get really, you get that second energy for the game. Even late in the game like that, you get a second wind going. So it was good. They were really pinning us down. I mean, just playing in the back, we tried to get out, and they were really pinning us in. So we weren't executing our passes that well, so they'd pin us back, and they got a lot. Obviously, number 27 had that long throw, and it felt like they had 20 corners in the first half, so that was really pinning us down. So I think once that kind of settled throughout the game, we were able to kind of get a little more in our game. We just knew the thing that their chances were coming from were a lot of turnovers from us. So we at halftime, we got to execute better. We got to be making those passes. If there's an open guy, we can't be hitting it out of bounds. So once we executed on those passes a lot more and got the ball on the ground a little bit more, we were able to have to defend less in that second half.
Some truth-telling. I'll be honest, we didn't deserve to win the game the first 45 minutes. It was a nightmare. Bentley deserved it. We dodged a few bullets. They came out chomping at the bit, first game of the season, and I thought we would be the faster team. It wasn't the case, and I think we weathered the storm, as I told them at halftime, and we weren't crisp and clean. A lot of missed passes in the midfield, bad traps, trying to get out there, pressuring us well, and then and then they're going long on us, and we weren't winning the first or the second ball. So if we can't pass out and can't win the long ball, it was a recipe for disaster. So we had a little tweak to how we're going to defend in the locker room and more on the fly in the second half. But the biggest part of that was Keegan's free kick goal. It's a lot easier to play defense when you're up a goal, and then Danny gets a second goal, we're up 2, and they made plays in key moments and restarts, just like we were unfortunate last Thursday losing game on restarts. Now we took advantage of the restarts on our side and got a 2-goal lead, and it's always going to be a grind here. We were fortunate with them missing the PK, and it's a good team. We're going to play again in the league. They got the late PK, and it was just one of those games we had to grind it out, and we were ahead when the clock ran out. Yeah, it was a hot day. We had the water breaks, first time doing that here, and I told them, I said, some of our guys aren't fit for 90. We have some guys come back from injury, some guys just not in the shape they need to be, and we're dinged up a little bit. We had a long, crazy preseason and 2 games, so I said we're going to have to manage minutes here. That's what these non-league games are for. We have another one on Saturday to manage the minutes of the guys, but also to develop some of the guys and throw them out there. And some guys might get 7 minutes, but it's to get the nervousness out. And perfect example is we started Aiden in the back today, and you could see just the first half, it was, he's a rookie out there, but by the second half he settled down and played excellent before he took the hit here. And the goal is to get those freshmen, get the nerves out before we get to league play.